Hello,
Hello.
hello. Welcome to
It's Giving.
episode 13.
13. Oh my God, here
13.
we are. So usually 13 is an unlucky number,
It's actually a
but
scary number.
it's not because my birthday is on January 13th.
January.
Everybody, I will send my address on Instagram so you can start sending me birthday gifts. Start thinking.
Not a birthday zilla. She's
start
turning 30 and becomes a birthday zilla.
Yeah. Usually I'm not a birthday zilla, but this year I think I might be.
I love that. Cheers, Gato.
Yeah,
13.
cheers. 13.
Gabs.
I know.
Guys,
Are you scared? Maybe this is
giving
unlucky. Maybe we should have
consistent.
skipped
Stop,
this
don't
episode.
say that. I condemn that. I condemn that. I condemn that.
You know how like in condo buildings they skip the 13th floor?
Oh, yes, Gato. I know that because we're both realtors.
Oh, yeah.
Myself,
And
right?
actually the Biltmore in Coral Gables is haunted on the 13th floor because I'm pretty sure that they have a 13th floor.
Okay, so all of you guys know I am super scared of ghosts, right? After the Disney story, if you've been listening to the pod, I'm scared of ghosts. And I stayed at the Biltmore one time. I was
Why?
like, staycation.
Oh,
It was
so old.
It was COVID. I was staying in my house and I was really over like living in my Hotel Henriquez. And I was like, I just need quiet, like legit silence.
Mid-COVID, you went to stay at a hotel.
Mid-COVID, but it was like 2021 and I was still living in my house. And I was like, I'm over this. Like, I need silence. And my brother got like a day pass to go to the pool there. And he's like, oh, we got like a free room if you want it. And
Oh,
was
I like kind of remember
yeah,
this. Yeah.
So I stayed there and I was like, wait, is there ghosts in here?
Yeah, I think there is.
No.
Yeah.
Unless if there was, it was Casper, the friendly ghost.
Yeah. Honestly, nothing has ever happened to me that's bad on the 13th. But one time my birthday was on
This one time on band camp.
Like nothing like scary,
Yeah.
like supernatural, you know? But actually I do remember, I'm pretty sure it was like in 5th grade. I was dating this guy. I will not name names because he probably
5th
still
grade.
watches the pod.
Austin.
No.
Felix.
No.
Nikos.
Maybe it was like 6th grade. Nikos
It was 6th
wishes.
grade. Lorenzo.
Wow, you said first and last name. And I'm pretty sure he broke up with me on my birthday on Friday the 13th. And I was just like, okay.
I got over here.
And you want to know something funny? Do not send this to him because apparently Sophie goes around and sends people our podcast when I talk about them.
It's giving
a
promotion.
problem. But yeah, we're promoting to everybody. And so I think he said like I love you or something, and
Stop it, I remember.
I said me too instead of I love you, and he goes it's over, and I was like I thought you loved me. Like I'm so confused.
You
Like,
don't know love, Lorenzo.
Yeah, I was
I
like-
hope now you do, but
oh my God,
that's
stop.
hilarious. Yeah,
I'm
that's how I
dead.
felt about AJ. Cutie. Still
Yeah,
our
but we
fan.
love AJ.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
we love
I love
Lorenzo,
Lorenzo.
too. Yeah, I know, but we haven't seen
Okay.
him in like a million years.
Any who sees.
Yeah. Okay.
13,
What else happens?
yeah.
Well, Taylor Swift, hello, our girl, loves the number 13.
Duh.
Not sure why, but
Why?
I don't think her birthday's
What
on
did
the
she say
13th.
about 13?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure she like has 13 all over her album or something.
Everyone
Writes it on there.
13. I thought it was
Yeah.
89, but
No, it's
we'll go with
87. Oh my God, do you
No,
even know who
89.
Travis Kelce
I'm
is?
not talking about Travis Kelce.
Oh, 1989.
Yes.
Yeah, but no. People
God.
do. We're always talking about Travis Kelce and thinking about him and knowing how to spell his name right. It's Kelce.
Kelce.
Sophie apparently doesn't know how to spell it.
Guys,
but
it's
fine.
late by the time we finish filming this pod and we upload it, schedule it, and I'm the one that always gets to write it. I don't know why.
Yeah, honestly.
Gabby and Gato think that it's a good idea for me to write it because
No, we're just like
I'm so
picking stuff up.
exhausted.
And Sophie's like, okay, we're going to upload it
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
it's a lot of equipment here, and I'm like, nah.
By the way,
I'll just put
story
it up.
of my whole entire life is Sophie literally texting me and me just texting her back the correct word,
Correct
how to spell
spelling.
the correct word
You know what?
with an asterisk.
I'm gonna say if my sister has some time, Paula does that to me all the time, and I'm like, guess what? There's spell check for a reason. I don't use it. But
Fauci's on
you
our
know
group
what?
chat.
This isn't a sponsored ad, but it could be. I do use Grammarly. If you guys struggle with grammar or spelling, download it today. It's honestly awesome.
This is an ad. We got paid to say that. We have
Yeah, we
ads
did,
now.
honestly. So shout out to Grammarly.
Yeah.
Use promo code It's Giving 123.
It's giving 123/13.
Yeah.
Because that's our lucky number.
89.
Do you remember that movie on Disney Channel that was called The 13th
Do
Year?
you remember the 13th?
Do you remember?
I never liked it. I got
Oh.
scared of the gills.
Oh my
I think that's where my
God.
fear of fish started.
Maybe. Because, yeah, he
For
became
sure.
like a fish
Ugh,
overnight.
gross.
And
like literally gross.
on his 13th birthday, all of a sudden, he
became
like
a
started
mermaid.
growing. Oh my God.
A
A merman.
merman.
Twins.
Yeah,
Jinx.
great.
Yeah.
No, but speaking of that movie, which one was your favorite ultimate Disney Channel original movie? Friday night, 8 p.m. Go.
Ooh, Luck of the Irish was
What?
so good. Maybe not
That
like
was,
my
like, a good
favorite.
one, but-
No, and then The Boogeyman. When I tell you
The
that I
Boogeyman.
still Yes, The Boogeyman was on Disney Channel. It was the scariest movie ever. What? I still to this day think of that man's nails and like look around my room in the dark for the Boogeyman.
Are you talking about Don't Look Under the Bed?
Oh yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, and it's like kind of filmed a little trippy.
Yeah, no,
I actually rewatched it in October.
Movie ever.
It's on Disney Plus.
You couldn't pay me. Another movie that I will never watch again in my whole entire life, and that I still, if I'm somewhere that has like, if I go to anybody's bathroom and you have a shower curtain, I am pulling that curtain open. The Ring. I don't even know if there's a shower curtain scene. No, I think so.
There isn't.
Yeah, that she like comes out
like all, in the tub.
Yeah, in the tub. And I'm like, nope.
So funny for me. The Ring never scared me, but I used to love watching. We all like watched scary movies together in 6th grade. It was like such a thing with
watched
the boys.
Them like this with a pillow in front of my face.
Actually, I remember that in Nicole's room. Yeah, when you would be like that cute. But the one that really scared me and still sticks to me this day, like, if I'm ever in my house and where my parents live, and then like the window, because it's like there's just like. You see my neighbors, but with some like trees. I'm like, oh my God, this shit's gonna pop up from underneath. Is Scream, like that mask.
Yeah.
I get so scared of that mask. And when I was really little, I used to run like to their room at night and like grab a pillow and just hold it, like so I don't have to look at the windows, because I thought he was just gonna like pop up.
Oh my God, Scream was a good movie.
And then I never even seen it, by the way. I saw a scary movie, but I never saw like Scream.
So how did you know to be scared of it?
Because in Scary Movie, it's
a scary movie that the parody.
But, and then in Halloween, like back in those days, everyone was Scream and like had blood coming down. Yeah. And it was like the most traumatic thing ever.
Well, speaking of masks of white faces, I started watching this show. That's Scream. That's Scream. No, because I have such a good show recommendation, and they've only come out with 2 episodes. Are you about to get a nosebleed? Sophie's crying right now.
I got a nosebleed yesterday while I watched Hunger Games.
I thought you were going to get your nose cauterized.
Not yet. Continue speaking.
Okay. So I've been watching the show the Murders at the End of the World on Hulu.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, so good. There's 2 episodes out. It's all about like smart people and like tech and like hacking and stuff.
No way.
But then like obviously there's a murder because
drink out of this.
You guys, Sylvia had 1 sip of wine. I think she's drunk.
I literally was gonna try to drink out of the mic. That was awful. I'm so sorry.
At least your nails look good.
Oh my God, thank you. God ran into me, you guys. I had a mental nervous breakdown and I had a totally legally blonde moment. And I walk into the salon and I was like, I'm not gonna go home and like go be annoyed about life. I'm gonna go do my nails and feel good. And like, do you have like a manicure? And then God was like, Sophie. And I'm like,
literally, all of a sudden I see Sophie walk in. She goes like directly to the lady and she's like, I need a manicure. And I was like, waiting to get my pedicure. And I was like, Sophie?
And then
and she was like, bend and snap.
Yeah, actually I did
Just
that.
kidding. We totally were not there yet. You were having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, I was having a mental breakdown. And then shout out to Andy and he did
Kathy.
And Kathy, love Kathy too.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you listen to podcasts? That's my podcast house right there. And then it turned my day upside down.
I was like, what? Don't tell Kathy I have a podcast.
Yeah, you literally, that's the vibe that I cannot handle from you. I literally go through every time that we publish it. I go through everyone I texted in the last 6 months, and I'm like, send. I don't say anything. Funny. Poor people. Like
no,
people
I know.
I don't even chat with. I'm like, video, and then another video. They don't even say anything. I'm like, cool, but like, love you guys.
Yeah, I went to a wedding this weekend, and everybody was like, oh, like actually, shout out to Avro. He came up to me, and then he's like, I'm so mad at you, and I was like, what? Like, why? Like, Avro, I haven't even seen you in a very long time.
Avro's right.
Yeah, like I didn't do anything.
I'm kidding. I'm obsessed
and then he goes, at the end of the podcast, you said you were moving to New York, and I was like, oh
cute.
yeah, like I am.
So much. You see, day one. I appreciate. Okay, go back to your story. Sorry that I interrupted.
What story?
Oh no, Hulu, the show.
Oh yeah, it's Murders at the End of the World. There's been 2 episodes. It's really good.
I'm gonna
watch it. I think it comes out tomorrow, Tuesdays, because the 3rd episode comes out tomorrow.
Wow, tomorrow's really, Tuesday, really almost Thanksgiving.
I'm
but
so
remember,
excited.
You don't like the food.
I don't like the food of Thanksgiving, but I still like drinking on Thanksgiving, and I love the sales.
Yeah, love the sales. I really hope I don't have work on Friday. So today, the office manager. What do you mean?
Nobody has work on Friday.
I don't know. The office manager sent like office closed, and I immediately sent it to my boss, the team lead. I'm like, hey, just got this in right now. Like, you're the hours.
But it said office closed Thursday and
Friday.
Yeah, no, nobody's working on Black Friday.
I actually have to go show a house. I mean, an apartment, but that's for my buyer. So,
but on Black Friday?
Yeah, but it's
somebody's opening the door for you.
has not been confirmed.
Yeah, she's not confirming.
I need to.
Nobody is showing anything on Black Friday. It's not happening. Scheduled for Monday or Saturday, but it's not happening on Black Friday.
This girl needs to buy something like tomorrow.
If anybody texts me on Black Friday, know that I will not be responding. I'll be hungover from my epic Thanksgiving the night before. Thanksgiving is like the number one weekend in the whole entire year. Like, it's like everybody's back. Like, the winter season is starting. Like, the weather is good. And, like, you don't have, like, so much commitment of Christmas. Like, you can skip Thanksgiving with your family and, like, it's fine. Christmas. I will not be skipping Thanksgiving with my family. I will be with them. But we like to party, so it's gonna be super fun.
I always try to make it to Cato's family's Thanksgiving. It's at midnight, and I'm passed out.
Yeah, no. Basically,
I start drinking at like 4 p.m. Yeah, and there's no way I can last by like midnight.
Yeah, we get there at 8, and then basically my cousins, the Juncadillas, go to their other side of the family's house too. So then they don't get there until 10:30. So we've already started drinking without them from like 8:30 to 10:30. We're like hanging out with like whoever. My grandmother usually invites a lot of friends, and we're allowed to invite friends too. And then basically by the time everybody's done with their Thanksgiving, it's already 12 o'clock. Everybody comes over basically when we're about to eat at midnight, and then the party
like
just
a second
continues.
Plate?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that
like
there's
like
on the
ton
table,
of food.
That I could get food.
I mean, like, don't come with like ready to eat so much food, but
Cata, what do you think of me? Speak for Nikki, not for me.
Yeah, Nick's gonna be like pounding all the stuffing on his plate. Just kidding, Nikki.
Actually, no, not kidding.
Yeah, you were
really rude today.
You were gonna say something about Nick earlier?
Yeah, he was being annoying and speaking Spanish, and he sounds like a drug dealer.
Yeah. Honestly, Sophie called me, and all of a sudden...
Wait, guys, let's play it. Hold on. Let's play a little
voice
snippet.
note?
I have a voice note.
Oh.
This is the harassment that I get, and I'm...
Well, while you look, Sophie... wow, that was so fast.
Hold on.
Yeah, he's so weird.
Mi mano dentro tu culo, duro, y después tu cara.
I think we're gonna have to cut that. This just made our YouTube content rated R.
Is he?
He is not okay.
No, I'm kidding. And then proceeds to send it to me in Spanish, and then calls me and goes, say it out loud to Caro. Say it out loud to Caro.
No,
that's what happens when he works from home and he's bored. And I'm like, don't you need to work?
Don't you need to work?
Study?
Yeah, like Nikki, get off the phone and get back to the computer.
Anywho,
so
what'd you do this weekend, you world traveler?
Oh my God, yeah. So I had a great time this weekend. I went to 2 weddings in 2 days in 2 different countries.
What does it feel like?
Honestly,
have much energy.
By the way, like, it's Monday and I just had that weekend, and I just want to show you guys, like, this is A+ performance right here.
Honestly, commitment. I'm proud because I was so close to canceling.
I know. I felt it from you, and I was like,
you're like, what time are we meeting? I'm like, fuck. All right,
I was
here we go.
If she doesn't say anything, and there was no way that I was filming any day of the week because I have the busiest week ever. So
God, guys, we're so lucky that we get to have her. Honestly, and I don't mean that with any sarcasm. I
am blessed with my presence.
The most love.
So yeah, I had a wedding on Friday. Shout out to Guala and Robbie. They're on their honeymoon right now.
So cute. Where'd they go?
Wishing you guys the best. Shout out to Christian and Maria, my best friends forever that got engaged. So they're huge fans of the pod, and we really appreciate it. So thank you. Shout out. Love you guys. They had an epic engagement party.
Give us.
So they went to the Keys, and then they went to dinner, and then we pretended that we were showing up to the dinner. So we were like texting, like, oh, like we're running late, whatever, because it was actually the same day that Micaela Andrea's baby and Andrea and Gonzo's baby was born. And then we just didn't show up to dinner, and then he had like a photographer. And it was the most beautiful thing ever, like on the beach.
That's
and the
so
Keys.
cute. I love the Keys.
And they're like perfect. So
I'm so happy for you guys.
Yeah, so
Shout
happy.
out to Christian and Maria. Wishing you all the best.
Yeah, but that's not the wedding I went to this weekend. I went to Guala and Robbie's. It was super fun. It was so absolutely stunning. And then so whatever, I think we left like at 1 a.m. and then I had a flight to Canada for Pablo's best friend's wedding. Shout out to Julia and Miles. And so basically,
what time did you leave?
It's in Ottawa. I left at
Canada,
Canada, eh? I kept saying that all weekend, and Pablo's mom just kept looking at me like, "Okay, girl, enough." She was like, "Okay."
I love that.
I had so whatever. My flight was at 6 a.m. Or no, my flight was at 8 a.m. So we left here at 6. I actually showed up late to a flight for the first time in my life. Yeah, and then we basically had to fly to Toronto.
Wait, one second. When we left Vegas, Gato went to the airport 3 hours in advance for a domestic
because we will discuss Vegas after, as far as like the shit show that it is. We'll talk about F1.
3 hours is all I have to say.
No, but by the way, like this is what you have to do when you're a responsible person. Yeah,
it wasn't international.
I know, but
domestic.
Okay, we will get to the Vegas part. Okay,
continue.
So whatever.
Yeah, wrap it up, Caro.
Yeah. Okay, so we flew to Toronto and then we had to fly to Ottawa.
Okay.
So then we had to like connect to another flight. It was a shit show. Basically, we literally the wedding started at 4. We got there at 3:30. Got ready, showered super fast. Everybody complimented me. Thank you guys, and thank you people that were at the wedding. Thanks. My dress was Reformation.
Love it. They actually having a sample sale. I
know.
I would love to go.
I know. They have like epic stuff. Reformation, really good store for casual dresses to wedding dresses. Really nice. And yeah, then the wedding was on Saturday. It was super fun, and then I flew back on Sunday.
Did you have a bagel?
I did not have a bagel. I did have a bagel last time from this place called Edelman's.
Yeah.
I had Tim Hortons, which is like the Dunkin' Donuts of there. And honestly,
I'm Canadian.
Not that great. Yeah.
My birthday's on Canada Day.
I had a Timbit, which is basically the inside of the donut.
Yeah.
I've been
craving a fucking donut.
I don't like donuts.
So scarred about donuts.
Donuts are 7 pieces of bread stacked together, smushed, and then baked
so
and then covered in glaze and then covered in additional
and
syrup
honestly
and
that sounds fucking delicious and
sounds
that's so wrong.
Like an absolute
so when we were in high school and I told Caro, like, I don't even know, in middle school I was like, you know, the donuts are like 11 slices of bread, and she was like and then but I was like, maybe in middle school, and then
these are like the theories of the world, and then like bubble gum takes 7 years to digest.
In high school when we went to 7-Eleven, I'll never forget, I was so excited for my glazed fucking donut. And God was like, oh, you're having a donut? And I was like, yeah, watch me. Delish. And then I kind of stayed scarred. So I never really eat donuts anymore. But a Krispy Kreme donut has been calling my name.
7,000 calories.
Yeah, whatever. I'll take it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, anywho, serious.
Okay, so we can get into the...
really quick, though, I just want to say something about my weekend.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. I forgot to ask you.
No, it's okay. My weekend was completely boring. All I did was sleep, but I'm very happy I needed it. I'm ready to go into Thanksgiving well-rested and ready to party.
Okay.
No, but what I did do is
I want to see you partying on Thanksgiving. Can't wait. Can't wait. If you guys know Sophie, she's all talk and no party. But shout out to Danielle. We have her birthday party turning 30.
I have an outfit
on
ready
Wednesday.
for Wednesday.
I don't have an outfit. Can I borrow something?
I've been sending you inspo. I
no,
got
haven't.
A hair appointment.
Yeah. You got a hair appointment?
Yeah, because I went to
Honestly,
a fun hairstyle.
There's nothing you can do with this hair.
There's
Gabs, our producer, is getting a custom-made, professionally outfit. I was like, what? Mind you, I've been like on like Sada.com, like, oh, simple black dress.
I know. Thankfully, my sister had one for her bachelorette, and we did RIP to like her single life, and so I'm wearing the same thing. But new shoes and hair details, which I'm excited about. But what I was going to say is, no, I'm super excited. And then we're going to go out after because it's at her party room and where it's going to end like relatively early. And then we're all going to go to Regatta Grove because it's next to our apartments and next to our house. And we're going to come home, pass out, come back to the Key, go for a walk and have Thanksgiving, have champagne and caviar while Vali cooks and bitches at me, not do anything, then get ready, sit down and have dinner. And then go to the
Love that. Good job.
Stay tuned.
Wow, champagne and caviar. Oof.
I know, we do it every year.
Yeah,
and Vali gets really pissed and I really don't care. She's like, Sophie, are you serious?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Love you,
love
Vali.
her.
I actually help on Thanksgiving also.
You,
I can imagine, are just a horrible person to be next to on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh my God, Caro.
So is Gabs, our producer, by the way. She might help us with production, but
it's
she does not help in any family event.
It's the baby. It's the baby. And I get the syndrome.
You're not a baby anymore. You're literally about to turn 30.
Excuse you? I have like a full year left.
You have 7 months.
Exactly.
8
Might
months.
as well be a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm 29.
grow up.
Okay, anyway.
Oh, that's her. That's your baby chone.
Okay, yeah, I did get to say what I wanted to say was that I wanted to say was that Sunday I went to go watch The Hunger Games. I volunteer as tribute.
Okay. Take it. Go ahead. Kill. Die. Yeah, so it's a prequel, right?
I think I have so much hate in my heart right now. I've been like, I'm dealing with a lot of frustrations and I'm down. Let me go in there, coach. Put me in.
Yeah,
put me in. I'm ready to like I was like, you go, Glen Coco. You go.
Sylvie, are you okay?
I'm really not okay, you guys. I'm going through a lot of transitions and it's been a really rough
time. A lot of transitions.
No, not even any transitions. It's just been really rough.
Yeah, just life. Life's tough. Get a helmet.
Life is fucking tough. Get a helmet. Thanks, LC. Can't do it. Doesn't do anything to me. I'm not crying. These are tears of laughter.
Thank God you're not wearing mascara.
You know. Caro, I gotta tell people I'm not wearing makeup. Anyways.
Oh, yeah, we're going to put a filter on this, hopefully. Yeah. If we look like shit, then there was no filter.
Yeah.
If we look beautiful, there was no filter either.
Yeah, love that.
Love that.
No, but the movie was great. It was long. The
like
guy
3
was
hours.
so hot. I literally was drooling the entire time. He was so gorgeous.
Actor?
Yeah, he's an actor. I don't know what he's done before.
No, obviously he's an actor.
But I will tell you that the girl from the new girl Hunger Games 2023 was the one that was going to be Snow White, but then she went super woke, and then they canceled it. And she was really good on this movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
Any of that happened.
You didn't
yeah.
know?
Did they
so
not make a
Rachel
new
Ziegler, that's her name.
Oh, yeah.
She was going to be Snow White, then she talked a bunch of shit, then they canceled it, and now they're refilming it all. And she was in this movie, and she was really good. And then the guy was Tom Blyth.
You know, for some reason, I always hear about Rachel Ziegler, and I have no idea who she is. I don't think I've ever seen a movie that she's in.
Let me see what movie she's been in. I'll tell you right now. But it was really, really good. It was a bit confusing. I guess I've gotten so used to...
Also, it's a 3-hour movie. You're always going to be like, what?
It was 2 hours and a half. So Nick was like, how long is this movie? And to mess with him, I was like, 3 hours, 2 hours and a half. And then we looked it up, and it was. I'm like, joke's on me.
What theater did you go to?
Cinépolis.
In Coconut Grove?
In Coconut Grove.
Oh, okay. So at least you can order food to your
Well,
chair.
we went to Key Club before, which was ridiculous. And
super
Dave,
expensive.
you're not doing that well.
Yeah.
No. They're literally, so I go up to the hostess and I was like,
wait, you know they filmed Real Housewives of Miami there?
Yeah. So I go up to the hostess. I'm like, hi, can I have a table for two? And she was like, yeah, it's going to be a 10 to 15 minute wait. It was empty. And I go, okay, that's fine. But can I ask why? Like, all these tables are empty. She's like, we're understaffed.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay.
Well,
so what can I do? I have a movie. And she's like, you can sit at the bar and they'll serve you there. But you could also sit at those tables and the bartenders will serve you. I'm like, so why can't I just sit at a table? I don't know. It was weird.
But, and was there people at the bar?
Yeah, there was like 6 people. I don't know. It was weird. And I was like, this is stupid.
Honestly,
we went for the burger. The burger was good.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't really love the food when I went.
The burger was good. That was really what I can say. And the wedge. Anyways, the guy was called Tom, Blyth.
Oh, yeah. He's super hot. Okay. We'll look him up.
Anyways, super hot. The movie was really good. But because I watch the subtitles all the time, I get a little frustrated that I don't really understand because it's going so quick. And like I can't remember like who's who or whatever. And then I looked it up after on TikTok to see the ending explained because I kind of understood. It was so good. I think I'm going to read all the books now.
Oh, yeah. I read the books. They're good.
Did you read this prequel?
No, not the prequel. I didn't even know there were books.
No, me neither. I didn't even know that it was like coming out. It was such a big ordeal. Yeah, no, really good. Highly recommend.
Nice.
Highly recommend.
Love it.
Also, there's another movie coming soon that George Clooney is directing, and it's from a book. It's called The Boys on the Boat.
Ooh.
And it's a true story, and I want to read it.
I love when books turn into movies.
Me too. Done well.
Yeah.
And I know George Clooney will do it well.
George Clooney will do it well. Yeah. Reese Witherspoon does it well as well.
Yeah. Daisy Jones and the Six and that.
Okay, should we get into the 3 stories?
Let's do it.
Okay, so the first story we can talk about Vegas because I know you've been dying to talk about Vegas.
I would love to talk about Vegas, and if you haven't seen the behind the scenes, check it out right now, linked in our bio because it was so fun, and Gabby fucking killed it with the video.
No, but it was when we were there, they were already setting up for Formula 1.
So give your experience of Formula 1 Vegas.
I mean, I have been to Formula 1 in Miami, and obviously, like Miami was in the Hard Rock, so it was already further away, but basically they are closing down they closed down the main street of all of like Las Vegas. So even when we were there, the traffic was awful. The taxis were all complaining.
The traffic was absolutely absurd. You couldn't take a car. It would take you at least an hour to go down like 4 blocks on the strip. If that, like 0.2 miles, it was 35 minutes easily. So we walked a lot, and we're like, wow, well, I guess it's going to be cool when you see all the cars.
Mm-hmm. But not really, because the stadium chairs were like so close to the street that actually
it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it was definitely dangerous. And on, I think it was Thursday when they were doing like one of the races, the pre-races, there was actually a pothole that wasn't covered correctly.
Well, so there goes my story.
Was that your story?
Yeah.
Oh, but I thought it was about Paris Hilton's party or something.
Oh, well, I was going to lead into
okay,
that.
Well,
continue.
let's go.
Say what you're going to say.
No, go for it. That's your story.
Las Vegas Fear.
Sophie's doing the stories today, you guys. Let's see how we like it. Shout out in the comments.
Okay, I don't know. I can't find the title, but basically there was a pothole, and then they had to turn. So, title: Sophia Enriquez version. F1 Las Vegas Fire Festival 2 pothole began it all. Paris Hilton DJs alone.
She DJ'd alone.
Okay, so she showed up to the party.
Okay, so hold on, just to finish our pothole story. So basically, there was a pothole that was like not secured correctly. Yeah. So when a driver was driving, basically he went over and it was so much pressure that the one behind him like ended up like having to crash because the pothole came out with all the pressure. So then they basically redid all of the concrete and covered the pothole, and then they were able to continue the races.
Okay, so what I saw on TikTok was this girl.
This is where we got our story.
So she was like, I went with my husband. We went to F1. We were so excited. The vibes were high, whatever. We finally get into the Paddocks Club. Like, we're there. It's a VIP lounge. And it was all the food you could think about in the world. Slowly turns into Fire Festival. You know why?
Why?
Because this whole pothole
food
situation comes, the food only got a sandwich. The pothole situations, they close it down, whatever, and then they're like, we're gonna reopen at 2. 1:30, they start kicking everybody out. They're like, you need to leave, and they're like, what do you mean? We have tickets, like we paid a lot of money for these tickets. They're like, no, you need to go. They ended up watching the race from their bedroom in their hotel.
That is insane. But like, do you get a refund?
Thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't think so. It was Friday. It wasn't Sunday night race.
Yeah.
But still, like, that's so messed up.
Yeah.
That's so, I would be so pissed. And then she showed videos of everyone just like passed out on the sofas, like waiting for it to start. Like, and I was like,
you know, and I mean, it's Vegas, so like you can honestly technically drink like all night, but definitely a flop. Yeah. I saw Alex Earl was there. Shout out to our girl. And that a lot of people, I basically saw like there was crazy amounts of celebrities, Brad Pitt, Paris Hilton.
Yeah, I saw, what's his name?
Leonardo DiCaprio, David Beckham, Dave Grutman, Alex Earl. Yes. Alex Earl left in a private plane with Dave Grutman. I saw that also.
Oh, really? Lol. What do they talk about?
I have no idea. But, oh my God, Max Verstappen won, and I love him. Who? I'm totally team Max Verstappen. Hello, from Red Bull. He's like the best
No,
one.
I don't talk about
Sophie
Red Bull.
Who? Why don't you talk about Red Bull? Nick loves Red Bull.
Exactly. It's been a big fights in our relationship, but we're getting past it. Because, like, who drinks Red Bull anymore?
Well, whatever.
Who?
Okay.
Did you say you?
A lot of
Gabby
people.
drinks Red Bull. You drink Red Bull? Okay, that's when you're out of the club.
Red Bull tequila? No, that's
disgusting.
Insane.
Also, I drank it when I was like 17 at
Even
Arcadia.
like vodka, like literally when I take a sip of a vodka Red Bull, I literally immediately I'm like, oh my God, I'm having a panic attack because this is like way too
heart
much
is racing,
for me. Yeah.
but like, you know, give me an Addy, I'm sweating, but like give me a Red Bull and I'm like in my grave. Yeah, no, crazy. I can't.
No, heart attack waiting to happen.
No,
but funny story, actually at our wedding, we specifically, like it was in Mexico City, so not necessarily do they have Red Bull easily accessible, nor is it something that they like put out at weddings.
That's hilarious.
So I specifically had to ask for Red Bull to be brought in for Nick Habadam and for Adi Alvarez.
Honestly, like you
and like they were like they went up to Adi like a million times, like you're the guy with the Red Bull, right? Like you're the guy. Like they're like we have like a few, so like it's kind of hard to get.
That was really nice, Nick. Don't ever forget that.
Yeah, don't ever forget that.
Remember your
place. Next story.
Okay, next story. A Stanley tumbler survived a woman's car fire, and a cup company is buying her a whole new vehicle.
And the cup company, aka Stanley Cup. Okay, so basically.
Oh, and the cup. Did I say?
You said and a cup company, like if it was.
How'd you know it was
that it was them?
No, how'd you know how to correct me to them?
No, well, I just assumed.
I just forgot. I had to call this guy. Oops, a buyer.
Okay, well, we'll finish really fast.
Uh-oh. I was supposed to call him at 5. But okay. I give all my clients the best attention.
Yeah.
And so I don't want you to forget that. It's just got this random. He was new today. It's been a wild day.
Yeah. It's been a wild day.
Okay,
so yes, basically a Stanley Cup. Somebody got into a car accident. Their car completely exploded. Or I don't know if it was a car accident. I'm totally making that part up. But their car completely exploded. And the Stanley Cup afterwards was still like completely intact. So they posted it with ice still in there. And like it was still cold. So they posted it and everybody was like tagging Stanley Cup and then telling them like, oh my God, look at the Stanley Cup. Like you should give her a free Stanley Cup tumbler. So they're like,
did people say like give her a free Stanley Cup?
Yeah. So they were like reaching out to the company.
I didn't know that because the company was like, I saw their video and they said,
we
saw your video. We're not going to do this again. We never do this and we probably will never do it again.
Yeah.
But we wanted to replace your car.
Yeah. So they not only gave her Stanley tumblers, but they also replaced her car. I'm not sure what car it was. Probably like
not
a Mazda.
Like a Honda. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, well, get your bag and your coin, girl. You go for it.
No, super awesome. And they were like, well, we're probably never going to do this again.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. And also we love our Stanley Cup. Shop on our Amazon storefront.
Yeah. Well, Caro is the Stanley Cup queen. Yeah. I am the
You don't even know, and you didn't even bring it. Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, it's over there. That's what I was looking at.
Shout out to Yeti too. I actually really like them because I have their cooler, and I really like it. But more shout out to Stanley Cup. I literally use it every single day for work. It's cold the whole entire day. I don't even have to put ice in it. It just stays cold with like my water from my thermos, which is also on our Amazon storefront.
My water is literally cold from last night in my Stanley, in my Yeti.
Okay, and then
we should have a Yeti and Stanley like
competition. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll figure it out.
We'll both leave it in our cars. We'll fill it up with ice.
Blow up
in our cars and blow up our cars.
Gives us a free car. I'm down. I need a new car tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. We'll think of a cool competition. Anyways, on to our last and final story.
And
the
best story ever.
Best story ever. You see these smiles. Yeah. You know who we're talking about.
Love you.
Kiss him. Kiss him again. Kiss him. Okay. Travis Kelce.
Oh my God, did he just cheat on Taylor with us?
Sorry if that was really loud in your ear. Travis Kelce opens up about Taylor Swift. A few months ago, he was merely football famous. Now the Kansas City Chiefs stars, I don't know what that word is, scrutinized by Swifties everywhere, and he's ready to tell his story. At the moment, what millions of people want to know about Travis Kelce's future is whether or not it will include Taylor Swift and how they got together in the first place. Okay, blah, blah, blah. His quote, "She'll probably hate me for saying this, but when she came to Arrowhead Stadium, they gave her the big locker room as a dressing room, and all my little cousins were taking pictures in front of my locker room." Cute.
So all of Taylor Swift's little cousins were taking pictures in front of Travis Kelce's locker room.
I'm not going to do that anymore.
And so basically, apparently, he ended up saying that she was the one that reached out first.
Of course.
Yeah. No, I thought that it was
went
him.
viral saying like, "Oh, I tried to do that," and then she was like, "Hey, boy."
Yeah. Hey, boy.
Hey, boy.
And then he was like, "Come watch me at Arrowhead." Oh my God, I'm dead. Honestly,
didn't we all know that
I love how. Yeah, but not like that.
Confirmed.
That she had reached out first.
Well, so I heard on Dumas' podcast that there's rumors speaking. Wow, I can't talk. There's rumors that are going to be true that
she's getting engaged.
Yeah, and that he asked her dad, and the dad said yeah.
I mean, I don't think that this is true because although I do believe everything Dumas says, you guys should follow her on Instagram. I don't think that like she would rush into this, like, you know. Also, he doesn't know how to spell, so.
What the fuck are you saying? There's nothing wrong with not knowing how to spell. There's spell check. Yeah, and actually, he says he calls her hilarious and a genius, and says it's a miracle that she can turn life into poetry. That is so cute.
No, and he says that he's.
I've never been a man of words. Being around her, seeing how smart Taylor is, has been effing mind blowing, and I'm learning every day. Yeah. Obviously, I've never dated anyone with that kind of aura about them. I've never dealt with it, but at the same time, I'm not running away from any of it. I'm sure that's what Nikki says about me.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, honestly, I love that he's so open about it. They were like, Travis Kelce doesn't even need to be asked about Taylor. He just like openly talks about her like so like free versus literally her ex relationship with Joe Alwyn, whatever his name is he like literally hid Joe.
Exactly. Who?
Exactly. Who? And he's just so like sweet, and they're totally in love. And like, can you imagine, like, obviously she's always been a private person, but now seeing, obviously she knew he was doing this interview and stuff. I doubt that they like run through things that he can say, but I'm sure like when she sees like this guy literally gushing about him, she's probably like, oh my God, like so giddy.
And he's just so hot.
And he's so nice, and he's such a family man. And he mentions like, we're both family people.
Oh my God. So I totally stalked New Heights podcast.
Love them too, but don't listen to their podcast, listen to ours, and we'll tell you everything that they're saying on theirs.
There's enough room for both.
No.
Okay, fine, don't. But I'm obsessed, and they're so cute. And when the little nieces come on, they're like, "Hi, Uncle Trav." I'm like,
they're so cute. Yes. Oh my God, honestly, you guys have been feeling very motherly lately.
Guys, breaking news.
This bitch says she doesn't want to have kids. Gonna have a baby.
When? We're moving to New York. And I've been daydreaming about this for like a week now. No, like literally it's been playing in the back of my head.
Even Priscilla texted me like, I can't believe you're moving to New York. I was like, I haven't told anybody. I told everybody.
I called Priscilla. I'm like, oh my God, I think Mikado and Gabby are moving to New York. Got excited. She's like, stop
and Pablo and Nick.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh my God. Damn, like, you guys, it's like sort of a joke, but it's not.
No, it's not. It's fully happening. I already have a game plan in action.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. I'm going to live in Brooklyn.
Okay. Well, you guys. What?
So, do you want to be a mom?
No, I was kidding.
Tell me a timeline.
I was kidding.
Kato said we're going to have babies together.
Yeah, but like, get on it.
I made her sign it. Dude, trust me.
I didn't sign anything.
Yeah, she did.
No, I'm kidding. No, we're so young. I actually had a showing today with these 2 babies, and they were like, oh, like, are you married, whatever.
I know.
And I was like, oh yeah, like whatever. And they were like, oh, when are you planning on having kids? I was like, no, like not for like a bit. And they were like, enjoy it as long as possible.
Yeah, honestly. So
I was like, I'm trying.
I slept so much this weekend, and I'm like, Mom, I just miss everything. I just sleep all the time. And my mom's like, enjoy it because you'll never sleep again in your life once you have kids. I'm like, yeah, I don't want kids. Not right now. Not never. Not now.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine. I'm such a worrisome person already that like having kids. Oh, I know. I'm gonna be like same. Such a strict mom.
It's okay. We'll like talk during the night.
Yeah.
Strict mom.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yes, of course I am.
I'll be the fun aunt.
I'm gonna be a monster. Get ready. There's only bad cop and bad cop here.
Literally, Pablo. Yeah, right.
Pablo's scared
like
of me.
Angel, and Pablo's gonna be like,
I'm
scared of her too.
Everybody that said that like I was gonna get a divorce because I said to like not be your true self before you got married. I was joking, you guys. I'm not getting a divorce. Pablo knows I'm crazy.
She's not joking, and I took that advice.
No, Pablo knew I was crazy when he married me. Yeah, I was crazy from the day I met him. He was like, "Whoa, I love this roller coaster." Okay. Anyways, you guys, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. So let's tell everyone God was leaving on our honeymoon.
No, but not until like I'll be here Monday. Yeah, one more episode. Then episode 14. If we're not canceled after 13 because it's bad luck. No, we're not gonna get canceled. Yeah, just kidding.
We're only gonna grow bigger. And
yeah,
bigger
we
and
only
bigger
talk wonders about people.
Everyone's gonna like and follow and
subscribe, rate and review. Good night.
All right, love you guys. This is an epic episode.